Many different people, many different lives, and many different outfits. I believe that it is paramount for a product to match all types of personality, race, and culture before it can be called a product, especially in the fashion industry. But that is very difficult. It is very difficult to have a generic theme in art that everyone will appreciate. So came a very special pair of shoes. It can transform instantly into any style, any type, and any look based on the viewer's description through a voice command software. It fits with all shapes and sizes and charges purely on solar energy. After hearing about this product, I thought to myself, what an awesome thing! That's gonna be the next huge popular hit. Why not make it the next Jimmy Choo? Why not make this big? And so I gave it a name, Fabaflops. The only shoe that can transform instantly wherever you go. Now, so why should you advertise with us? Are we any more important than that boot store down the road or the scarves company that has been there for at least a generation? Yes, we are. We are not some inexperienced company that does not know what they're doing. We have an excellent product that consumers are not aware of. We have great plans and strategies towards developing great relationships. And lastly, it's time to make transforming shoes a reality, not a fantasy. So, what's our plan, you would ask? Now, the first step towards understanding your audience and making a huge market is through demographics. There are many factors that contribute to a perfect target population. For example, age. Ages 25 to 33 is the best group of people for this product compared to other age groups. People that are older than 33 tend to have lesser needs for this product, for fashion and retail products, because usually their lives are mostly settled. They're generally married and have children they need to take care of, which will mean that they have different goals and achievements and different requirements in life. People that are younger than age 25 does have needs for this product, especially teenagers. However, this is a very limited group. The older half of this group, people between the age of 17 and 24, are usually financially incapable of purchasing this product, as they are either struggling with making a living or are just hugely in debt because of student loans. All lower half of this group, or people between the age of 0 to 12, does not have any needs for this product. All that is left is the age of 13 to 16, a much smaller group than age 25 to 33. The next I'm going to talk about is gender and income. Now, Fabaflops is a beauty and fashion related product, so it's mostly going to target the female consumers. Not that men do not need a little flair in their life, but when it comes down to it, women have the most power and control over this market. Also, the percentage of gender in this age group is actually quite balanced. There is enough room to improve if we do want to go to the men's industry. There's not too much requirement for income since this product is meant to be valuable while affordable. But the only rule there is that you have to have some sort of financial stability. It can't be out of a job or earning nothing, especially in a fast-paced world like today. So $40,000 and $43,000 is the best choice. Anything beyond that, like as in above, is also fine. But this sets the limit for the bare minimum. So that gives us our justified demographics. Age 25 to 33 adult single women with income from $40,000 to $43,000. Next portion I'm going to talk about is the network. So when I was looking for a network to reach out to my consumers, I was looking for very specific factors. Instead of just stopping at the channels, I went into detail with the programs. I wanted to make sure that the network's target audience matches closely with the product's target demographic, so that I know that I am talking to the right people. I also have to make sure that they are not overpriced or underpriced. Now, a single TV commercial can go up to $30,000 for just 30 seconds. That was during football season. Or it can also cost nothing for a whole entire production, distribution, and everything else. While the latter may seem like a good option, but it's actually not. Many of the guaranteed satisfied or we pay you a fine is actually a huge scam. The prices I paid were reasonable and within the budget. The same applies to magazines. Cosmopolitan is an excellent magnet for consumers of this product. It attracts many audience of the target demographic, and it's just very amazing in general. Now, I ended up spending $156,800, which is quite reasonable and within the budget. As a fellow TV commercial viewer, I understand the pain and torture of having to go through a boring commercial that rambles on and on, which is why I chose my theme as humor. I want to emotionally appeal to the audience using humor in both my TV and print advertisement because I believe humor is a key towards alleviating stress and tension. Studies show that individuals are more likely to be persuaded if they lower their guard. Humor is a perfect recipe for success. As for logical appeal, I began by showing a generic situation of a woman that cannot find shoes to wear on the last minute and how the sales associate has been torturing her because of her disadvantage. I connected that back to the product by saying, if you don't want this situation to happen, you should buy FabFlops, the only shoe that can transform instantly wherever you go. I organized this information in a sequence so that it makes sense and is easy to follow. As for ethos, since this product is directed towards the working class females, I chose to represent it that way, making it relatable and memorable. As always, being honest about the product is a very important part towards developing a good relationship. I did not exaggerate anything. I'm being very straightforward with the information so that consumers are feeling like they are not being tricked. Now, as mentioned before, the same thing applies to a print ad too. The only thing different is the target audience. Since it is harder expressing using print ads and TV commercials because 2D versus 3D, I cannot make it detailed enough so that everyone knew it's being directed towards this certain group of demographic. Instead, it looked more like in general, which can be both a good thing or a bad thing. Either way, the print ad is drastically similar to a TV commercial except for the target audience. It's just more broad. Well, now come down to the logo. The reason why I chose this design is because it's very distinct and unique. Customer can tell this brand of product apart from all the other ones out there from 20 feet away from just the logo because it stands out so much. It matches with the product description, which makes it a lot easier for people to spread the word around. Simple to describe and easy to find. Now, the second thing that I'm going to talk about is the color combo. It is very contrasting, but not too bright. I wanted something that is not going to be harmful to look at, but is also quite memorable. The red and black combo is a perfect option because they are very bold looking, while not being too tacky. With these reasons in mind, I carefully made my choices between the two options. Now, the slogan has the same attitude and theme that matches with the logo. It must be short, easy to remember, and verbally pleasing. Stay fabulous wherever you go. Snap, as quick as that. You are not wasting any of your precious time saying it, humming it, or unknowingly remember it. You do not have to force yourself to go through, oh, it's this slogan, because it's quick and harmless. So about the pricing. $59.99 is a very reasonable price. Think about it. Okay, $59.99 may seem expensive at first, but for a lifetime supply of unlimited shoes, what? It is worth it. About our location, you can actually find this product at local Foot Locker, Target, and Walmart. There's also a very special website called www.fabflops.com made for this brand. Now, the last part is, for every pair of FabFlops that you purchase, $10 actually go to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So one pair of shoe that you are buying or that you bought is actually helping out a child in need. Begin your experience today with FabFlops, the shoe that transforms instantly wherever you go. Now that concludes our discussion for today. I hope you find my speech useful for future reference of this company, and thank you for your time.